What is up, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy flippinstoop. Right outside the Goodwill. I have not been in a Goodwill in a while. I've been in some other thrift stores, but not a Goodwill in a while. I had to look really hard. I was in there for about, I got in there a little bit after 9. I was in there about an hour. But I was still with, I only spent 26 bucks at this place. Walked out with, 6 items for well over $100. So there's definitely still items in the thrift stores. Like if I would have spent another couple hours in there, I probably could have, spent $100 and made 4. One thing I've noticed, since I haven't been going to as many thrift stores and going out, people in society are getting fucking weird, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I ain't been in society as much. I've been working a lot, and I stay working. But it just seems people are very rude. People are very non-sociable, at least in my area. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I didn't want to make that video about this. What I want to make this video about is I made a video the other day about stop buying all the lies, right? Because it is, man. Like all this shit I see scattered over YouTube, there's people out there trying to help other resellers. But look, man, the only thing that holds any of us up is the limited belief you have in yourself. There's no other fucking, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You go talk to any person that started any type of business, and they'll tell you if they want to see you try to do it and actually win and don't want you for the competition. They'll tell you, just get started, right? Like, so if you've never resold, stop trying. Look, if you're spent more than one day doing research, you spent too much. And I've been guilty of that. I did it for 365 days. I researched reselling for 365 days before I got the courage to fucking list my first item. The dumbest thing I've done throughout my entire reselling was that. The only way to go at it is just go at it, man. Yeah, have a plan. Like, I'm going to take this 20 bucks. I'm going to go buy 3, 4, 5 items or whatever. And I'm going to try to turn that 20 into fucking 40 or 60 or 80 or whatever, right? Have a plan, but you don't have to have a perfect fucking business plan to get started. You don't have to have a perfect setup. I hate them fucking, when I see people say, you got to have the best lighting, man. I'm not saying I'm right, and I'm not saying they're wrong, but I sell items every goddamn day, and I have for the past fucking 4 years. And we have not had a day where we didn't sell items. And now, I'm not saying that entire time, sales was skyrocketing, but I'm just trying to get to a point, like, you don't have to have the best of everything. Quit buying all this. Here's what I had to do even for myself, is look, wherever you're at now, you got all the information you need to get to to get to the point you want to get to, right? You do. We all have it. We all have what it takes to get there. You hear me say that a million times in my videos, right? I say it all the time because it's just simply true. But we, as people, want to keep watching the next video and Googling the next this and the Googling. Is my lighting right? Is my packaging right? Jesus Christ, just do the fucking work is what it really boils down to. It really does, guys. I'm a bit tired today. I'm sorry. I went to bed late and I got up at 5:30 this morning, but it really, really boils just down to is today's day and age, there is so much fucking information out there, it cripples people. It's crippled me. I was doing so much research and so much this and so much shit and cramming so much shit into my head. I stunted my own fucking growth instead of just focusing on waking up, finding inventory, listing items, packaging items, listing, however you decide to do it, right? Doing your routine every single day will get you the results you're looking for. The problem is we want it right now. We want the results right now. We want to put a week's worth of work in and get the fucking results of somebody that's been doing it for 7 fucking years. It's never gonna, it will take you that amount of time too. Maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower, depending on what type of inventory you can find and depending on how consistent you can be. The winner on eBay is consistent and dedicated. That's it. I don't care where your thrift stores are, guys. I'm finding shit, man. I'm not finding $500 items. I'm not finding $300 fucking items. I'm finding shit they sell in a mall, right? That somebody didn't want to wear it no more. The same thing you're probably doing, and just listing it. But if you do that every single like I said, I'm not finding gold, right? I'm not out panning for gold and finding a fucking gold mine. It's just doing it every single fucking day starts adding up. eBay starts seeing, hey, this person's going to list every day, so we're going to give them more traffic every day. You can cut out all the other bullshit you see on sign up for my group and just pay $30 a fucking month and we'll teach you how to be a better reseller. Well, here, I'll teach you for free. Just list items every motherfucking day for the next year. And if you don't make progress right there, you make your own video, tear me apart, whatever. If you stay consistent for 90 days, 6 months to a year, you will make fucking progress. You don't need somebody's 30-day fucking method. How about we get back to writing our own fucking story? Stop doing what everybody else is fucking doing and write your fucking story. Who gives a fuck what this dude says that wants, or a woman wants to charge you to watch their content so you can learn? Motherfucker, you're gonna learn more just taking action. You're gonna learn 10 times more just taking action. I can sit here and read an entire book to you on how to do eBay. You will learn more by just doing it every fucking day. I can guarantee it. Why do I know that? I studied it for 365 days. My first week into reselling, I learned more that first week than I did that entire fucking year. That entire year. Like, I think, I swear, we get caught up in the information trap, man. There's too much information out there. You have to sift through the bullshit. I'm not saying everybody's information is bullshit. It's all good. Right? That I have not yet seen one person talking about reselling that it was bad information. But one, you don't got to pay for it, man. This shit isn't rocket science whatsoever. Okay? I'm not saying there's not things you're not going to have to learn, because you're going to have to learn some things. You're going to fail in some areas, and that's where you're going to learn. And the faster you get them failures over, the further you get, right? But this is not a fucking college. You do not got to go to college to do this shit. Okay? I graduated with like a fucking 2 something. I am not a fucking book wizard. But I figured out 2 + 2 = fucking 4. And if you list items daily, package them, deal with your customer service, revise your items daily, and fucking make sure you have inventory, you will get fucking consistent sales. That is not something you should be paying for. Whatever. I mean, each to their own. If you want to pay an advisor to help you out, whatever. But you don't need it. We know what we want to do, but we ignore. This is what somebody that you're going to pay is going to do. They're going to tell you the same shit that you already know. You just don't want to fucking do it. And now somebody's going to hold you accountable to it. They're just going to tell you, oh, you're slacking. Your prices are $2 too high. Yeah, you're missing too many days in a row. This is the shit they're going to tell you. You're looking for the wrong inventory. You already know it, man. If it's not selling, quit buying it. Like, if it's not selling, drop the price by a couple bucks. Our mind will, you know what the fuck is going on in your eBay store if you're not getting consistent sales. And if you're not getting consistent sales and you've been listing for quite some time, either you're listing the wrong items, your prices are jacked up way too high, or you're just not being consistent. They're cut all the fucking bullshit by what everybody's trying to fucking sell you and scam you on. It's fucking bullshit. It's horseshit. You don't need none of that, man. Wake the fuck up, do what you gotta do every fucking day, and results will follow. I noticed this about the gym, right? If you go to the gym, you could go 30 minutes a day. If you go to the gym 30 minutes to an hour a day, and you do that every single day for 90 fucking days, take a day off if you need one throughout the week, whatever, right? You do that every single day for 90 days and don't even alter your diet, your physique will change, right? It's the only reason people don't want to go to the gym is, one, they're embarrassed about what they look like now, right? I was embarrassed before I went into the gym. I was embarrassed what I looked like, right? I was humiliated. I just felt like shit. I was skinny. I was shriveled up. At one time, I was kind of cut up in good size. And I was ashamed of myself, so I didn't want to go in. But you just got to do it, man. It's the same thing with reselling. Like, if you know you're slipping somewhere, you don't need to pay somebody to fix it, man. Just fix what needs to be done and quit buying all the fucking lies and people trying to sell you bullshit. Because that's what, dude, this shit is not a I don't know. I don't want to make it sound easy, because nothing good's easy, right? The easy part is the routines you got to do every day. That's the easy part. The consistency's a bitch. Being consistent every single day is a bitch. Because if not, there wouldn't be a single person walking this planet obese. There wouldn't be a single person walking this planet out of shape. Because if you didn't need consistency to be in shape, everybody would be choosing to be in shape. At least to a degree. I'm not talking about walking around like Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. But everybody to a degree would be fit, right? Nobody wants to be so overweight you're out of breath walking upstairs, right? Nobody wants to feel like that. So it's the consistency thing. That's what fucks. I bet you 80+% of the resellers out there that fail, it was the consistency why they failed. Or they completely had the wrong items. And I don't know how you could do that, because I sell Walmart fucking items, man. I sell Target items. Like, you fucking get them anywhere. They donate them to the Goodwills, man. I buy Target items from one woman for $1 a piece. I buy 100 of them. I make about fucking $500-600 on that. Sometimes more. Like, you don't have to have $3,000 fucking outfits or $3,000 stereo equipment or whatever to be considered successful at reselling. You just got to figure out your dimensions. Okay, if I want to make $500 a day, $1,000 a day, and my average sold price is $20, well, then I need to list 30 to 40 of them to get me to that fucking level, right? That's all you got to do. It's the most simplest form of math, because here's the thing is, success is guaranteed on eBay if you do what you're supposed to do. Let's cut the bullshit. If you do what the fuck you're supposed to do every single day on eBay, it is guaranteed success. You will sell items. 1,000% guaranteed you will sell items. Every day if you list every day. If you list every day, you'll sell items every day within time. And if you don't, you're way off on your price, or like I said, you're listing dirty socks or something. I don't know, because I've listed some shit that looked like somebody wiped their ass with it, and it sold for $130 a sweater. It literally looked like somebody wiped their ass with it, with the stains on the Detroit Red Wings hoodie I sold, and it sold for $130. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous what collectors will buy, right? So it is inevitably over the past 5 going on 6 years of me reselling, 5 years of reselling, it is a guarantee to succeed if you do what the fuck you're supposed to do every day, right? The whole finding the right items, that's just part of it. You can't complain about that. You just got to go out there and make it happen, right? We got 3-4 thrift stores in the little city I'm in. I could go to everyone for an hour and come out with fucking $1,500, $2,000. Anybody could do it. Anybody could do that. Do I know what certain brands to look for now? Yeah, after 5 fucking years. But it's been 5 fucking years. My first couple years, I was buying the stupidest shit. I was buying dumb shit. Shit that's still sitting in the store. And it ain't never going to go nowhere. I'm just too lazy to take it out, right? So if you do what you're supposed to do, you are guaranteed sales on eBay. I don't know how much better you can fucking put it. I really don't. I don't know how much more convincing you can be. Our problem as people is we don't believe that we can achieve it. That is the number one thing that fucks people when it comes to resale. We don't believe that if we put in the time, it's actually going to work for us, because nothing's worked for us yet. Well, have you put in consistency on something every single day outside of complaining and bitching? Think about that. Have you put in consistency every single day on some one task every single day for your whole entire life? And if you have, you're good at it. Even if it is bitching, you're good at it. You just don't even realize it. If you've done it every single day on a pedal bike, you're good at riding a fucking pedal bike. If you do it every single day on fucking eBay, you'll get good at fucking eBay. That's what it really boils down to. It's nothing about, I'll sell you my program so you can make it. Man, you better quit listening to that bullshit, man. You don't need to pay shit to fucking make it, man. If you gotta pay somebody else, here's my opinion. This is my opinion. Now, if you're paying somebody to get you further along, your perspective is different than mine. But if you got to pay somebody to motivate you, that's fucked up, man. You gotta pull the fucking shit out. You gotta, everything that bad went in your life, use that for fucking fuel, man. Whatever it takes, use it for fuel. If you think you've been a loser all your life, and there's been many a times in my life, I called my goddamn self a fucking loser. There's been many a times in my life, I was a fucking loser. 20 years drug addict and fucking alcoholic, I was a straight up fucking loser. I did loser activities. I wanted to hang out with the buddies on the weekend and Monday through Friday. That is loser DNA. Through and through. I gossiped about people. I talked about people. I took from people. I was a fucking loser. That doesn't mean you got to be a loser this year. It doesn't mean you got to be a fucking loser today. It doesn't mean you got to be a loser next year. We all have the choice to fucking go after it. And do it for you so you fucking feel good, man. Fuck everybody else. Fuck everybody else. If you're doing it for everybody else, you're going to fail, guaranteed. You can't do that, man. You got to do it. You got to do it somewhat for your gratification, too. Right? So what it really boils up to is there ain't no program worth fucking paying for. Like, go through but this is what it is. People want the quick way. And if I pay you, you'll figure it all out for me. That's the quick fucking way, man. And that will never get you the results than if you fucking just get started and you go through all the failures and you learn through your fucking failures. That is the way you build something. I'm not saying you can't get ideas from people, right? For sure, do that. But don't pay somebody to build your shit. If that's the case, don't even get into business. Or, I don't know, maybe eBay's not for you, right? Maybe business ain't for you. You have to get the bumps, the scrapes, the bruises, and the fuck-ups. And that's what people don't want to go through. So they'll pay somebody to figure it all out for them. And then, when you pay somebody to figure it all out for you, and then a catastrophe happens in your eBay journey, how are you going to handle that? You're going to have no failures built up to be able to handle it. I don't know. You want to pay for people's content that just been doing it for a few more years than you, just do it for a few years. You'll figure it all out. Do it for a few months. You'll figure so much shit out your head will spin. You'll realize, holy fuck, there's a market for everything. You can fucking sell potato chips. I mean, come on, look at the world. There's so much money in the United States. And then if you're selling outside of the United States like we are, there's shit tons of money everywhere, man. And there's a market for everything. Just go to a Walmart and look at some of the dumb shit that is unnecessary sitting on the shelves, that's flying off the shelves. Dumb shit. People in the United States buy dumb shit. I'm one of them, we buy dumb shit. Shit we don't need, right? We need food, water, and shelter. Everything on clothing, right? I guess you can't be walking around in the thrift store butt-ass naked. Well, you could, but you ain't gonna make it long, I don't think. Right? So you need those four things. All the other fancy shit, we don't need it, but we buy it because it's there. I don't know, it's crazy. All right, it's your boy Flip Soup. I'm heading to the next thrift store. At the end of today, I'll do something I've never done in a long time. I'll show you guys the inventory I found. That way, you guys can see that I'm not out here finding fucking gold, man. I'm finding $15 items, $20 items, $30 items. I did find one $60 item today. Possibly more, right? But that don't happen every day. It's your boy Flip Soup. You guys have a rockin' rad day.